I just finished The Last of Us Part 1, and I was not disappointed. It deserves all the praise it gets, because it was one of the best video game experiences I have ever had. The story of two total strangers forming such a strong bond is so incredibly executed. Here is the million-dollar question though. Was it the best story game I have ever played? No. I still believe Red Dead Redemption 2 has a beat. My official Jarlo story game ranking goes Red Dead Redemption 2 in the 1 spot, then The Last of Us Part 1, and then Red Dead Redemption. These are all the story games that I've played, and soon I'll be moving on to the Ghost of Tsushima. Anyways, why was The Last of Us not as good as Red Dead Redemption 2, in my opinion? First, I didn't like how it was one continuous mission, and the fact that it's not an open world game. I know that's a bad argument, just saying I wish it was a different style of game, but it would have worked so well. The world of The Last of Us is so cool, and I wish I could have explored it more. Next, I didn't really like how the game didn't give you much help with what to do. Sometimes the tasks just felt very random, and I didn't understand what to do, and I think this could have been fixed with a minimap. My biggest complaint is that I wish it was a longer game. That's a good sign to say that my biggest complaint with the game is that I wanted more of it. But overall, those are all the complaints I have with The Last of Us. Now on to the great things. First, the gameplay was very unique and refreshing. It was unlike Red Dead 2 in the fact that the gameplay was unique and different. For example, the fighting was very fun. The shooting and melee were unlike anything I've ever played before. And on to the best part of The Last of Us, the story. The opening was the best opening I've seen from a game. You start out playing as a young girl named Sarah. Her dad, Joel, comes into the house looking extremely panicked. We then see a zombie run into the house and Joel shoots it. Then they attempt to flee the city and they get into a car crash. We then take control of Joel trying to help Sarah get out of the city safely. Joel and Sarah make it out of the city and encounter a military soldier. Joel asks for help, but the soldier raises his gun and shoots.
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't. Oh, no. Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me, I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no. Please. Please don't. Please.
This opening is extremely emotional. We see a man lose everything in an instant, and we really feel for the character when we aren't even 20 minutes into the game. The beginning credits then roll, and we hear what the outbreak is. They call it the cordyceps infection. It's a fungus that quickly travels to your brain and takes over your consciousness. It spreads within 2 days, quickly turning you into a monster. The credits also talk about a group called the Fireflies, an anti-government group who believe they can stop the disease. After the beginning credits, it jumps to 20 years later. We see a much older version of Joel, who we can immediately tell is very cold and aggressive. He meets up with his partner, Tess. The two go on a trip trying to eliminate a robber that stole weapons from them. This part of the game is more of a tutorial, but still, we see Joel's character very strong here. He's easily irritated, he's rude, he's blunt, he's not at all what we see in the prologue. We see how deeply Sarah's death affected Joel, mixed with decades of isolation. Anyways, we find out the robbers sold the guns to the Fireflies. Tess and Joel confront the Fireflies, and they ask the two to smuggle something out of the city for their weapons back. We follow the Firefly, Marlene, to what needs to be smuggled, and we find a young girl named Ellie. Our first impression of Ellie is fierce and loyal. She instantly pulls a knife on Tess, and after Marlene explains everything and tells Ellie that she can't come with her, Ellie says she isn't going without her. Tess and Marlene go to look at the weapons, and Joel watches over Ellie. Ellie tries to talk to Joel, but Joel stays closed off from her. Tess finally comes back, and the three make their way across town. We encounter many military men and many infected. At some point, they get jumped by some military. They scan each of them, but before we can see if Ellie has the infection or not, she breaks free and kills one of the soldiers, and Tess kills the other. Tess picks up the scanner, and we find out that Ellie is infected with cordyceps. Tess puts a gun to her head and tells her to explain quickly. Ellie explains that she got bit 3 weeks ago, and the Fireflies think she's immune. They then must escape. After they escape from the military, Ellie explains how the Fireflies think they can finally make a cure with Ellie. We see Joel being very insistent on not delivering her to the Fireflies, but Tess is insistent on the opposite. The three make their way further downtown towards the meeting spot with the Fireflies, at City Hall. When the three arrive, all the Fireflies have been killed. Tess begins to panic, as now they will have to deliver Ellie out to their lab, and all they know is the lab is out west. Joel tells her that they tried and that they should just go home, but Tess refuses. She says that this is her last stop, and then shows Joel the bite on her neck. Tess makes Joel promise that he will go find the lab and get Ellie there safely. The military then pull up, and Joel and Ellie run, while Tess sacrifices herself. Joel and Ellie get out safely, and we see Joel's reaction to his partner's death.
Hey, look, about Tess. I don't even know what
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves. Secondly, don't tell anybody about your condition. They think you're crazy, they'll try to kill you. And lastly, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Sure.
Repeat it.
What you say goes.
Good.
He is cold and isolating himself. He is showing no emotion for a person he no doubt spent years with. This is Joel because of all the pain and trauma he's experienced. Anyways, Joel explains how he knows a man a couple miles north who owes him some favors, so Ellie and Joel head to Bill's. Ellie and Joel make it to Bill's town, and we see Joel start to warm up to Ellie. He loosens his aggressiveness and becomes more patient with her. Ellie and Joel get attacked by the infected, and Bill saves them. Once they get to safety, Bill handcuffs Ellie and makes Joel raise his hands into the air. Joel explains they need a car. Bill is extremely unenthusiastic to help the two. Joel reminds him that he owes him a favor, and Bill complies, finally saying that if Joel helps him gather some things on the other side of town, then he will help him get a car. They make it to a bunker across town that's filled with weapons. Ellie wants a gun, but Joel doesn't allow her to have one. Once they are finally ready, they make their way to the local high school, where a military truck crashed, and all the men inside got themselves infected. They make their way through hordes and hordes of zombies. When they arrive, they are once again attacked by the infected, and we encounter our first bloater. These are infected that have mutated to become huge and insanely hard to kill. The high school has too many infected, so the three run to a house. Inside, Bill finds his old partner, Frank, hanging. They then find a car in the garage that works. Bill and Joel have to push it to get started. While they are pushing, the infected show up and jump the two. They finally manage to escape. Bill leaves up the road, and the two drive for a long time. We see the two start to form a strong bond on the road, and we really see more of Ellie's personality shine through. She's a funny, enthusiastic, and energetic girl that directly opposes Joel's coldness and isolated personality. The two make it all the way to Pittsburgh. When they get to Pittsburgh, they are jumped by some locals that attempt to kill the two. All the men who tried to kill Joel and Ellie were taken care of, but now the car doesn't work, so they must make their way through the city on foot. The two make their way to a hotel, where, at the hotel, Joel gets jumped. He can't free himself, and just in time, Ellie shows up with a gun and saves Joel. How do you think Joel thanks Ellie? If you guessed get angry with her because she didn't stay back like he told her to, then you are correct. I can understand where he comes from, but still, if she had stayed back, he would have been dead. We do see him feel bad for his actions though, as he quickly turns around and lets Ellie have a rifle to shoot at the men below while Joel clears a path. He turns around before going down and says, "It was him or me," his way of thanking her for what she did. They clear out the men below, and after he takes the rifle from Ellie, he gives her a handgun. We see Joel change by letting Ellie help him. The men that attack Joel and Ellie have a makeshift tank, and the two are forced to run. The two come across an apartment where they meet someone else.
Joel, stop! Look.
Leave him alone.
Easy, son. Just take it easy.
It's all right. They're not the bad guys. Lower the gun. Man, you hit hard.
Yeah, well, I was trying to kill you.
Yeah, I thought you were one of them, too. Then I saw you. If you haven't noticed, they don't keep kids around. Survival of the fittest.
You're bleeding.
It's just nothing. I'm Henry. This is Sam. I think I caught your name was Joel.
Ellie.
How many are with you?
They're all dead.
Hey, we don't know that. There were a bunch of us. Someone had the brilliant idea of entering the city, look for supplies. Those fuckers, they ambushed us, scattered us. Now it's all about getting out of this shithole.
We can help each other.
Ellie.
Safety in numbers and all that.
She's right. We could help each other. We got a hideout not too far from here. Be safer if we chat there.
All right, take us there.
Joel is still extremely untrusting, but that makes sense. To be living in this world, you can't trust anyone, because most will kill you when you're not looking. Henry and Joel plan to leave at nightfall and go to a military radio tower. When they're making their way, Joel gets stuck by a truck, and Henry and Sam plan to leave him behind, but Ellie goes down with him and refuses to leave him. The two end up in a river after trying to escape, and Joel wakes up after Henry and Sam save them. Joel immediately attacks Henry, but Henry explains what happened, and Joel eases up. The four explore the area and find a lot of infected, so much that they almost got bitten. Further up the path, they find a couple of men shooting at them, and they take the men out. Later, a couple infected attack the three back on the ground while Joel has a sniper rifle above. We don't realize it yet, but Sam got bitten. They finally make it to the radio tower, where Sam is acting very distant and isolated. In the morning, Ellie checks on Sam, only to find him completely turned into one of the infected. He attacks Ellie, and Joel pulls his gun out, only for Henry to pull his gun out and shoot the gun out of Joel's hand. Henry finally shoots his brother, and after, he turns the gun on himself. This ends the first chapter of the game, and we move into the fall season. We see Joel and Ellie go to Joel's brother's place. He knows where the Fireflies are located, and can help them get Ellie over there. Joel says that the two didn't exactly leave on good terms, so he doesn't know what Tommy's going to do. We see Joel be more kind to Ellie and entertain all the questions she asks. Joel and Ellie's bond has been slowly growing stronger over the course of this game. When Joel and Ellie come up on the gate, a woman tells them to drop their weapons. It looks like she's about to shoot, but Tommy stops her, saying that he knows him. Joel and Tommy reunite, and they discuss how Tommy married the woman who was about to shoot Joel and Ellie. They go into the base, and Ellie finds that they have horses and reveals that she was taught how to ride horses when she was very young. Tommy tries to give Joel a picture of him and Sarah from a long time ago, but Joel declines, probably because it's too painful to think of Sarah. When Tommy and Joel are alone, Joel asks Tommy if he can take Ellie to where the Fireflies are holed up. At first, Tommy doesn't want to, but he comes around. Ellie is very hurt by Joel thinking he can just abandon her, and she runs off. Joel and Tommy go to find her. Once they do, they have a very necessary conversation.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
I fully take Ellie's side in this conflict. Joel is being extremely unsensitive and selfish to think that he's the only one to experience loss. The three get attacked and the conversation ends early. After they get out of there, they travel back to Tommy's base. Without any words being said, we can feel the emotion of the scene. Joel is feeling guilty and wants to make amends, and Ellie is more sad than mad that Joel would just try to let her go with someone else. They get to a point of overlooking Tommy's base, and Joel finally does right by Ellie.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns. Ellie, get off your horse. Give it on back to Tommy. I'm gonna hang on to this fella, if that's all right with you. Go on, don't make me repeat myself.
What are you doing?
Your wife kind of scares me. I don't want her coming after me.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Well, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I find this lab?
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
You take care of that wife of yours.
There's a place for you here, you know?
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
They finally get to the University of Eastern Colorado and eventually make their way to the Firefly lab, only to find it completely empty with no fireflies inside. They find a couple of audio recordings before one finally reveals that the Fireflies moved to Salt Lake City, so now they must go on another trek. They realize that someone else is there with them. It's a gang that starts firing at the two, so they must make it out of the university. Joel is then jumped while trying to get through a door.
Come on.
Just get the horse.
All right. Can you get on? think we're safe. Joel? Joel? Shit. Joel, here. Oh, get up, get up, get up. You gotta tell me what to do. Come on. You gotta get up. Joel?
They enter the season of winter. The winter is cold and harsh, especially for Ellie, who must fend for herself and try to keep Joel alive. At one point when she's hunting a deer, she comes across two men.
Oh. We just want to talk.
Any sudden moves and I put one right between your eyes. Ditto for buddy boy over there. What do you want?
Name's David. This here's my friend James. We're from a larger group. Women, children. They're all very, very hungry.
So am I. Women and children, all very hungry too.
Well, maybe we could, trade you for some of that meat there. What do you need? Weapons? Ammo? Clothes?
Medicine! Do you have any antibiotics?
We do. Back at the camp. You're welcome to follow us
I'm
back.
not following you anywhere. Buddy boy can go get it. He comes back with what I need. The deer is all yours. Anyone else shows up...
You put one right between my eyes.
That's right.
From the moment David came on screen, there was something unnerving about him, and I don't quite know what that was. Some infected attacked the two, and David reveals that he knows Ellie. He said that he set some men out looking for food a few weeks back, and that they had been slaughtered by a crazy man and a little girl. She quickly takes the medicine back to Joel, and he is lying on a mattress, completely defenseless. He's completely dependent on Ellie to survive. After this, some of David's men come searching for Ellie. She runs from the house to keep Joel safe. She fights the men and tries to escape, but she is eventually caught by David and he imprisons her. She wakes up in her cell to find a man cutting up a human body for what we assume is to eat. The first awful thing we see from David and his group, besides imprisoning Ellie. David tries to be nice to her, but she won't accept his fake kindness. She tries to grab the keys from him, but fails and instead breaks his finger. After this, we see Joel finally get up and go to looking for Ellie. He takes two men hostage and interrogates them on the location of where Ellie is being held. After Joel finds the location, David is preparing to kill Ellie, before she reveals that she's infected and showing him the bite. At this point in the game, I wish they made it so Ellie could transmit the cordyceps infection, but she couldn't have it take over her brain. She escapes while the two are talking and makes her way out into the blistering cold. At some point later, Ellie gets trapped inside a bar with David inside. She must kill him, and this is the only real boss fight of the game. It is extremely difficult, at least for me. Once she kills him, we see all her innocence go. She mauls him even after he is dead. She's probably feeling completely alone and scared, and that's when Joel walks in and comforts her. And in this moment, I knew that the two had formed an unbreakable bond. Then the two enter the last season of the game, Spring. The two arrive in Salt Lake City, and on the way to St. Mary's Hospital, they find some giraffes, and we see the two share a special moment together. And Joel says that she doesn't have to do this, but she asks what other choice there is, to which Joel says they could go back to Tommy's, and she says, after all we've been through, it can't be for nothing. The two make it to a tunnel underground, and they are forced underwater, and Ellie can't swim. Right then, the fireflies turned up and saved both Ellie and Joel.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back. You came all this way. How'd you do it?
It was her. She fought like hell to get here. Maybe it was meant to be.
I lost most of my crew crossing the country. I pretty much lost everything. And then you show up, and somehow we find you just in time to save her. Maybe it was meant to be.
Take me to her.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care
I
of her.
worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Joel is not going to let this happen. When the guard walks him out, Joel turns around and takes his gun and asks him where they're keeping Ellie. The last sequence of the game is Joel trying to run to Ellie's room and rescue her.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing in here? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you. Oh, shit.
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done them a damn bit of good, neither. They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her. All right, come on.
Hey, wait. Back in Boston, back when I was bitten, I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So, she says, let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
Oh, you don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
We see the tears swell up in her eyes as she says that. She knows that Joel is lying, but doesn't want to face it. What a powerful ending. The bond between Joel and Ellie was so incredibly well done. It felt like two real random strangers slowly forming a father-daughter bond. No one moment made them so close. It was a slow process, just like how it is in real life. Joel's decision to save Ellie makes complete sense to me as well. Joel has already lost a daughter. He wasn't prepared to lose another, so he put her first in front of all of humanity. I think Joel was right as well. I don't think Ellie owed humanity her life. I think she would have made the decision to die for the cause, but that's after years of trauma, and I believe that she shouldn't be able to say what is best for herself and humanity, and some Fireflies definitely don't get to make that decision for her. Overall, amazing story, great story game, one of the best I've ever played. But that's not saying much, I haven't played many. This game gets an 8.5 out of 10 for me, and I guess I'm gonna have to rank both Red Deads also. Red Dead 1 gets an 8, and Red Dead 2 gets a 9.9. Yeah, I know, the glaze is crazy, but it's so good. If you haven't played it, go play it over summer break. Trust me, just stick with it. Next game I'm gonna play is Ghost of Tsushima. Anyways, thanks for watching. See y'all later.